Okay, so Khador turn 2. Kovnik Joe here is given a speech for the motherland, which gives them boosted attack rolls.
Boosted attack rolls.
Okay, that means they roll an extra d6 when attempting to hit, and that's a big deal, by the way.
Especially
okay,
for Khador.
I'm ready.
Okay, they're shooting. So.
Okay, at who? The Bastions?
They're shooting at the Bastion. Actually, they can pick different targets, can't they?
Okay,
Concealed.
So this unit is shooting over here. As we read the rules, each guy shoots individually and can shoot at different units. As long as the target is valid, they can shoot where they please, which is a considerable difference from a game, say, like 40K. So go ahead. So you're doing the Grenadiers first.
This guy.
Is that what they're called?
No, I just...
You can't remember. Rocketeers. That's what
Rocketeers.
They are. Okay, so he's shooting
those
him.
guys.
Okay, so now we're using a 3-inch blast, which is the smallest of these 3 concentric circles.
So his mat,
so good thing I spread my guys out.
His ranged attack is 5, and your defense is
12.
12. Okay.
So
that
we take
hits.
10 plus 5, so that hits. Now we roll damage, which is 10 plus whatever.
It's power 12.
Right, and you subtract their armor, which is 12. So this guy dies. Hideously, I might add. Kaboom!
Did anybody else get touched by that?
Yeah, this guy is touched.
Okay.
Now,
so it's
the
half.
Monolith Bear has a special ability. If anybody dies in the unit, they all get plus 4 armor.
Oh.
Yep, that's the deal with him. Okay,
awesome.
So go ahead and roll the damage for this guy. I wonder if you take the same damage roll for all of them. We don't know. Let's just roll separately.
Okay. Well, it's halved.
Haha!
So it's 6.
Alright, 6 plus. What's the damage?
21.
Oh, okay, yeah, this guy is hosed too. Boom! Wow, that's bad. Because they only have like one damage point.
It's 17.
17?
Yeah.
Oh, my armor's 16. So that guy dies hideously as well. Okay, what's next?
Did that last guy get hit?
He wasn't. He was just like a millimeter out.
Okay, Rocketeer number 2 is going to shoot at the Bastion.
Okay, so here we go.
Oh, his attack is boosted.
Now, my defense is 11 for these guys.
Okay,
that's got to be a hit.
Yeah.
7 plus. What's their ranged attack?
Rat is 5.
Okay, so you roll 13. The dice, you add their ranged attack roll, which is 5, and then you see if it equals or beats the defense, which is 11. Okay, so now damage. 12. My armor is 16. No, that does. So that would be 24 damage. Ugh, that's 8 damage points. So now what I do... Alright, so now I got to mark damage, 8 points of damage on my Bastions. So here's their damage tracks. Now these guys have a special ability where they can spread the damage out. So I'm going to go ahead and just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and give them each 2 damage.
They're not.
That's terrible. Range. Well, that's nice to know. Wow, so I get to stand here and be shot this whole time. I really need to charge those guys. That's my problem. Well, I'll have my own ranged attacks against them this next turn.
Okay, that's not in range. They're changing to shoot at the Dervish.
Okay, so these guys activated. They moved up. Did they run?
Nope, they didn't.
They just did a regular move. They formed a shield wall, which is an order, and they're shooting. I can assume they do both.
Yeah.
Then, like does the leader that take his action to?
I think they can only do.
So we've got the commandos firing at the Dervish. They're within 8-inch range, and remember, you do one at a time. So like this guy, he wanted to shoot over here, but was out of range. So he's done, but the rest of them can shoot at other things now. So go ahead and make your attack roll. And here's how it works. To make an attack roll, you roll 2d6, you add your ranged attack stat, which is 5, and you try and beat the target's defense, which is 13. So he needs to roll basically 8s or higher. So let's do it. So
There's
there's a
one.
hit. Now go ahead and roll damage. Now damage is 2d6 plus the damage. What is it?
The damage is 10, or power 10, I guess.
10. Okay, so 10 plus 2d6. My armor's 16, so that does no damage for that one. So next guy to hit on an 8, and he hits. Now damage. He does no damage. Leader guy, that's a hit. And his damage is 20. Didn't you say it was 10?
Yeah.
All right. So that means he does 20 damage. My armor's 16, so 4 gets through. So what we do is he has to roll a d6 for location, like which area of the jack is hit. So go ahead. See how this little thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? You probably can't see that. Location is 6. That's the right arm area. So basically I have to mark off 4 damage spots. So I start marking 1, 2, 3. Now there's no more in that column, so I have to go over to the next column. It wraps around. So there's 4 damage. So I've taken 4 damage out of about 20. Okay, next guys. Did they shoot through their own guys? Okay. 8 to hit. There's a miss for him. And then for this guy, there's a hit. And that is definitely some damage. 9 plus 10 is 19. My armor's 16.
That's 20 again.
Oh, is it 20?
Yeah.
Sorry, wish I could add. So I take 4 more damage. Go ahead and roll the location. Location is 4. So I have to mark off 4 damage on column 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. Now the Widowmakers, why they're good is they can now come in and snipe off certain damage columns. I don't know if you can see this, but some of them have letters in them. Those are the different systems of the Warjack. So if you can get rid of a system, you can like disable the left arm, the right arm, their cortex, which is their brain. Alright, the Dracoon has charged the Paladin of the Wall. This is the named character, Darton. And something tells me I'm going to get hosed this turn. But if I don't, goodbye, Dracoon. Alright, so the Dracoon is attacking. This is a charge attack, which receives some bonuses.
An extra d6.
Okay, so it's boosted to hit. Alright, and so again, he has to roll 2d6, boosted because of the charge, so 3d6 plus his melee attack roll, which is what?
8.
8. So there's almost no way he's going to miss. He needs a 5. Okay, so that's a hit. And now comes the damage.
Normally you roll 2d6. He has the Weapon Master skill, so he rolls an extra d6.
Okay, and what's the damage?
14.
Okay, and my armor is 16, so I'm probably going to die hideously here. Yes, definitely. So that's...
So 9.
Oh, you only take the top 2?
Oh, never, just kidding.
10, 11, plus 14 is 25 damage.
Yeah, that's 25.
Minus my armor, which is 16. So, and I only have 5 damage points, so thus ends the Paladin's reign of terror. Oh, I've got my little afterlife going on over here. They're like drinking and gambling up here.
These guys will show up when you go into
They've lived a life of austerity, and they're just like, all right. Ugh, thank goodness that's over. All right. So what's next?
The Widowmakers.
I don't like those guys.
Their range is 14.
Yeah.
They are going to shoot at the Dervish also.
Okay.
That's 10. So they are in range. I don't know if the last one is, though. 10. He is.
It is.
Okay.
Or is it? I'm sorry, was it 8 plus 2? I thought you had an extra 4 inches on that.
Yeah, their range is 14.
Oh, okay, then yeah,
So
that's in range. All right, here we go. So let's roll the hit.
Okay.